Hello, welcome. Welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome back if you just watched my part 1 hair tutorial video. If you did, either you're welcome or I'm sorry. If you liked it, you're welcome. If you didn't, I'm sorry. Not really. But now I'm gonna do my makeup. I have decided to do something fun and colorful today because that is what I feel like doing, even though it will not match this shirt at all. I might change it into something gray or black later, I don't know. But I'm going to use a couple of Juvia's Place palettes. I've got the Zulu by Juvia's, which is fantastic. You can see some of the smears where I've used this a few times already. And then I have the Festival by Juvia's, which you wouldn't think that this is going to be crazy by the colors on the box. By the name, you think, Festival. But when you open it up, it's a party. I'm excited. I don't think I have used anything out of this one yet, so I'm excited to dip in. I'll try to get some nice orange and red, little corally pink, gold. Oh, love it. So fun palettes. I've already moisturized my face. I am going to start by priming my lids with my Morphe Filter Effect Concealer because I want a nice base for these. And whoopsie, that's not what I meant to do. I want them to stick around all day. So I'm using my glow brush from Moda to work that concealer over my lid. You can use any kind of primer you want. In fact, I kind of am regretting this choice now and not going in with like a white pencil to really give like that light colored base, but I guess I am pale enough that this is almost as white as it's gonna get. So we're just gonna call it good because it's too late now. I'm not gonna go over this concealer with a pencil. Okay, so there's that. Excuse me. It's so pretty. It's also so pretty. I think I'm going to focus on the oranges, reds, and yellows in these. So I'm going to start with this gold color. It's called Oro. It is a matte. And I'm going to use that in my crease. The brush I'm using today is a tapered blending brush from Elizabeth Mott. I'm pretty sure this came in a Ipsy bag back when I subscribed to Ipsy, which I've not done in a very long time. It's one of those things that I always give up when I need to save money. And then it's like 7 or 8 years before I ever resubscribe. So it's been a while. In fact, I think it was 2018 was the last time I had an Ipsy subscription. They were fun, but I needed to, you know, save that. I think it was $10, $15 a month at the time. I don't know how much it is now. And I had started kind of getting the same thing. I was getting like a mini mascara every month and just things that I didn't really need. And I guess I could have gone in and updated my profile, but I don't want to have to do that. So I just canceled. Sorry, I got like a little goop in my eye. I don't know what is on the center of my lid there, or my nose. Alright, so we got this gold. I really like that. That's a nice color. Alright, so that one's out of the Festival palette, again called Oro. Next, I'm going to come in with this dark orange color. It's called Ofala. That's how I would pronounce it. Ofala, O-F-A-L-A. Try to get a decent amount of product on here. Oh, that's such a nice color. Glad I decided to put that gold underneath. The pigmentation in these eyeshadows is so incredible. Okay, Just gonna knock some of the orange off. I'm gonna go back in with Ofala over that, just over that top edge a little bit to blend them together a little more. It's like candy corn, you know, or sunrise, however you want to look at it. A little bit more. Okay. Next, I think I'm going to take some of this red Izafa, I don't know how to pronounce it, Izafa, but it's nice dark red. In fact, I may end up being just in this palette today. And I'm just going to take that like right in the corner. I don't want to overcome that orange, but I just want to get this red added in. Just doing a couple little taps. And I'm just patting it on and then blending it out. That's pretty. Not sure this is gonna solve all my problems, but if I feel better in the immediate time, I'm okay. If you sat into my last video, even just at the beginning, you'll learn that I've been having kind of some emotional, mental unwell for the last couple of weeks, and I'm hoping that getting myself ready, fixing my hair, putting on some makeup will kind of help lift my funk a little bit. It's working so far. All right. I think I'm going to go in with some more yellow now, and I am going to switch over to the Zulu palette. It's got this nice bright yellow. I'm going to get me a flat brush. This one happens to be from e.l.f. And I'm just going to put that on my lid. So I'm just going to put it on that inner part of my lid, just like maybe the front third. Trying to really get in that corner. All right, I'm gonna knock that off. I'm just gonna flip that brush over, and I'm gonna use this orange color. So it's weird that the festival has color names on it and the Zulu does not, but that's okay. So this is just a lighter orange than the one in the festival palette, but I think it's making a nice little transition here from the yellow into that darker orange and red. All right, now the real question is, where do I get my shimmer and shine from? I'm gonna butcher this. There's a gold shimmer in here called Odogwu. Odogwu, O-D-O-G-W-Y-U-G-W-U. I don't know. I can't obviously spell it and I can't pronounce it. I don't know how like thick this is. Like I don't want to. Okay, that's good. Do you see that? See that? Shimmer. No shimmer. Shimmer. I like that. Okay. Good choice. I'm going to lay that on pretty thick, especially on this yellow. And then just kind of pull it out. It does kind of look like sunshine on the water. I think I could have used a little more yellow on this side. Oh well, too late now. We're moving on. My nose itches. All right, all right. Okay. I'm gonna set these aside. Eyeliner. I don't think I want like a super harsh black liner on this. I actually think what I'm gonna do in the Zulu is this nice brown color. I think I'm just gonna use it and just go real light with an angled brush. So this is a Moda line brush. I'm going to tap into that brown, but I'm also going to tap into a little bit of the red that's in this one. See what happens. All right, rest my arms. I'm just going to hold my lid still. And just start lightly swiping that. Like I said, I don't want a real heavy liner today, but I do want some fullness in my lashes. Can't really tell if this is doing anything or not. I may be being too subtle here. You can see it a little bit. Not really gonna matter much once I get mascara on. So we're gonna grab it and come over here, do the same thing. I don't know why I keep closing this palette. Probably just because I don't have enough room to keep it open. Okay, as very subtle as a liner, and that's okay. All right, I'm going to set these aside, put them on this table back behind me so I don't get juice on them from my drink or set them on my hot flat iron. All right, I'm going to save my brush here so that I can use it for my under eye. Coming in with my L'Oreal Panorama Mascara. This is a newer mascara, supposed to make your eyes 1.4 times bigger. I don't know that it does that, but it's not bad mascara. First, I've only used it a few times. I don't curl my lashes, which is probably a big factor. Mostly because I always forget until I've already started. It's a good mascara. I've got it in Blackest Black. It's not waterproof. It comes off really nice and easy. I think just so far, I definitely prefer the L'Oreal Voluminous, just the OG in the grayish lavender tube. And the OG, I keep forgetting what it's called. Telescopic, not the new telescopic lift. I don't like that one. Sorry, L'Oreal. I know how much it means to you that I don't like your one mascara of the millions that I've tried. For me, the telescopic lift, I think I potentially had bought a waterproof one. I could never find waterproof on it anywhere on the packaging when I bought it, but I don't know. I had a really hard time getting that stuff off. Like, I actually went and bought new facial cleanser because I was like, I need to try something new. My cellar water wasn't getting it off. My normal cleanser wasn't getting it off. My, makeup remover towels weren't getting it off. It just was not budging. And I was rubbing really hard on my eyes, which I try to not do. The OG telescopic, I don't have that same problem with. It came off really easily, so I don't know. Apparently the lift part makes it hard to get off, at least on my lashes. I do really like this brush. It's nice and tapered, so it gets nice and small at that outer corner, which does make it a lot easier to grab those lashes at the end. Ooh. And in the middle. If you've seen any of my videos prior to this, you'll know I'm always after those inner corner lashes and those outer corner lashes. This tapered brush makes it a lot easier to get in there and kind of get those. Oh, sorry, my contacts are drying out. All right, I'm just looking in my main mirror for reference. I'm a little clumpy over here. Let's see if we can do something about that. Come in with a second coat over here. I think we can get a few more. If we look, our face is funny. Okay. bottom lash. I am gonna reload my brush. I don't ever pump, but I do it a little swivel and twist. Pumping, I think, dries them out faster because you're pumping air in and out. And also, I feel like it just spreads germs more. I don't know, that's just me. If you pump, that's fine. I ain't telling you not to. I'm just saying it's not a choice I make. And I also really like this kind of wispier brush for my bottom lashes. I feel like it does really grab them well. And I don't like mess up a lot. Okay, so we got mascara. Definitely gonna have to do some brows today. This calls for a bolder brow than what I have, but we're gonna start with skin. And we're gonna run over my 20 minutes. This is gonna just be a long look. I don't think we'll run over too far, but so sorry. Okay, I'm probably gonna need some more. It's a very small amount of foundation. I am using one of the Moda, I think it's just called a face brush. I don't know, but I love it for my foundation, and I don't know why I've waited so long to try one of these out. I got this, I want to say I ordered it on their Black Friday sale or around Christmas time anyways, somewhere between Christmas and Thanksgiving, and I love it. I bought like a whole little set of these. Now I wish I had bought two because they were a killer price. And they are really good. I like this big one for my foundation. It's great for that. I use a couple of the smaller ones for doing like under eye concealer. Really great. They're so soft and dense. And I really feel like it blends my foundation in well, what little foundation I wear. All right, so there's that. I'm gonna do brows next because I think those are the next most important thing. Gonna give this a quick run through the sharpener. Ink. Okay. This is Maybelline Tattoo Studio. I don't know, long wear brow pencil. I really like it because it's a very soft pencil. Like I am barely touching the hairs in my brows, and it grabs on really well and deposits a lot of color. I have really good control because it's not liquidy, so it doesn't like get a mind of its own. It goes where I tell it to. I personally don't do a lot of brow maintenance. In fact, I could say I do no brow maintenance. I don't pluck or tweeze, or, which I guess is the same thing, thread, wax, tattoo, although I am seriously considering brow tattoos just because I do the same thing with them every day. I have two brows. They are of reasonable shape. I don't want to mess with them too much. I do like a heavier brow, at least right now, so I like to come in here and just darken them up with a pencil. Try to draw a little bit of shape into them, but mostly just trying to capture the hairs that are there and make sure that my brows are overall visible on my face, because sometimes they're just not. All right, I am gonna just take my spoolie on the end of this and just brush through, because in real life they're looking pretty manufactured. Just want to rough them up a little bit, really blend that pencil in and down. Okay, that is a strong brow today. That's okay. All right, so we have done that. We're going to do just a little bit of concealer under my eyes. It's not really showing up on the camera because the light's brightening it, but I have some pretty good baggage going on under here. My 3-year-old is sleep regressing, apparently, and I am exhausted. Probably is not helping my mental state to not have enough sleep, but what you gonna do? throw on a little bit of concealer and some really bright eyeshadow. Okay. You're concealed. Coming in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder on top of my Maybelline Matte Poreless Fit Me Foundation. Of course, basically all I ever use. And it is actually the only foundation I own right now. Usually I have two, a drugstore and then a high-end one, but right now it's just the one. Okay, I'm gonna grab my shadows back so that I can get up under these eyes. I am gonna take from the festival, which is the first one we used. We're at our 20 minutes, I know. I'm gonna get this orange, and I'm just using that same angled pencil that I used for the little bit of liner that I tried to get on there. I'm just going right up under my lash line with the orange. Switch that over. Okay, and then I'm going to come back under that or over that with some of the red, but just trying to keep that kind of light because the red is not the most prominent, but I want to try to get that blend. In fact, I think I'm going to grab some of that gold Ofala that we started with and rub that in there as well. Okay, nice. Done. So the last thing I have to do today is a little bit of cheeks and some lips. I'm going to go a little bit darker using my, guess what, Maybelline Fit Me blush. The Fit Me stuff is really good. If you guys have not tried anything from the Fit Me line, it is excellent. I really like it. I'm a big advocate for it. I try to buy drugstore makeup when I need things because cheaper and easier on my wallet. And blush is one of those things I have a really hard time with because I don't know, I just do. And this is so dark. Not exactly what I wanted. So we're gonna knock that down with a little bit of pencil or powder. I don't know, I have a hard time buying blushes because I feel like a lot of them all look the same. I feel like I should have gone no blush today. We're going to do a dark lip, though. I think that's going to help balance that out. We'll see. It may just look crazy. But the Fit Me blushes I really like. I have a couple of those. I have some Juvia's blush that I really like, but it's very strong. The pigmentation you get on this is what you get on this, and it's a little bit much for this. I think we are going to go with the Juvia's lipstick. This is one of the Velvet Mattes, I think they're called. It doesn't say, but it is velvet. It is matte. This is the color Rude Girl. And this sort of a dark berry color. Bet you guys are relieved when I put on lipstick and I can't talk anymore. All right, let's get this bottom lip. Okay. I'm not sure I love it with the dark lip. Let's pull this down. I feel like this look really needs bangs for some reason. Don't you think? Like some bangs would be fantastic. Anyways, that's what I came up with. I know we're about 5 minutes over on time today, but it happens sometimes. It be that way. I'm going to pull this back from the ring light so you can kind of just see. This is like my natural bedroom light. There's my vanity. There's my beautiful art that I got from a dear friend for my birthday. It's me dressed up. I believe there's a cat behind me. Oh, it's fantastic. Anyways, here we are. This is our finished look for the day. So I hope you enjoyed. Sorry it's so long. Thanks for stopping by. Feel free to like and subscribe and check out my Instagram at looksbywhitney. Have a great day. Bye-bye.